Welcome back to another episode of Ballroom Chat, the podcast dedicated to sharing the dance journey. I'm your host, Samantha with Love.Live.Dance. Today, I'm joined by Igor Litvinov. He is a highly decorated amateur and professional standard dancer. He was the three-time Ohio Star Ball Showdance champion. He was also a co-owner of the Ballroom Hub dance studio in New York, the co-owner of the Boxstep app, online festival, and online camp, and he is the co-organizer of the Philadelphia Dancesport Championships, the City's Dancesport Challenge, and the Poseidon Ball. I talked with him today about his amateur career and his journey becoming a dancer, also his professional show dances, the ones that stuck out in his memory, and why choosing music and choosing something that suits your personality is so important to connecting to the audience. And we also talked a little bit about his decision to switch from competitor to competition organizer and why he decided to launch the Boxstep app this year. So please enjoy my conversation with Igor Litvinov. Well, thank you, Igor, so much for being a guest on today's podcast.
Thank you, Samantha, for inviting me.
So I mentioned in your introduction that you are a highly decorated amateur and professional standard dancer, but I want to kind of hear from you how you got into dance. What has your dance journey been thus far as both a competitor, and how has that kind of led you to today as an entrepreneur, an adjudicator, and an organizer?
Thank you for the compliment. Yes, let me start from very beginning. So I started dancing around 5-6 years old, and it was in the beginning a little bit of a ballet dancing in Moscow in Russia, a little bit folk Russian style dancing, and then I was still in kindergarten, and one mom was looking for a boy partner for her daughter. So that's when someone approached my mom. Okay, let's go try ballroom dancing. And so I ended up in a group with the ballroom people. And so that was around maybe 7 years old. And so I was dancing for 3 more years, ballet and ballroom dancing in the same time. And then I had to choose, not really me, my parents had to choose, because it was already a difficult schedule every day to drive to different places. So, and then they decided ballroom dancing is better for me, because it's you have to dance with a girl, and I don't know, they like it better, that format. But I felt always in the ballet I had better chance, but had to drop it. So after that, I was competing pretty much, immediately, and it was quite a success, because we had many girls and maybe just 3 boys for 30 girls in a group. So that was normal for that time, and I was really hiding that I'm a dancer, because it was totally uncool. So for sure, no one in school should know that I'm doing ballroom dancing, because that's not good. I always wanted to be more athletic, maybe doing some sports, but I even did some tryouts in boxing and gymnastics, and actually couldn't pass. So I was not accepted, because competition was so big at that time, and So you have to be already prepared and in the top physical condition, so they take you. So I was very weak probably for them, but I was perfect for dancing. So in dancing, I was a superstar right away.
There you go.
Was popular, and so it was not my favorite part. So I was always thinking that I should quit dancing. So my parents, forced me basically first 3 years to stick to the classes and programs. So I'm not. So I escaped a couple times. It happened, but then, then I had to pay the price for that. So, and I think after start winning competitions, then I maybe around 9, 10 years old, I start to enjoy that part, the competition part. And so then I found it's really interesting because I find motivation to practice because I could win those medals, trophies, sometimes even real gifts. And so that was a really proud moment to bring home some trophies. So the achievement, and then usually next day on the group class, teacher would congratulate you in front of everyone. So it was a really proud moment. So I felt good. So I felt, okay, I'm in the right direction. Mm-hmm. So I should not feel bad about dancing anymore. And so that's how it started. And so it was in the same club, maybe till maybe 18 years old. So I was practicing and competing. I had how many? 4 different partners switched, and the biggest moment was when I was 16 years old and my partner was 18 years old, and we danced in youth category, and so that was a big Russian championship, and I think at that time it was 100. No, actually, more than 200 couples. Oh. At was time, and we won that championship, and and so for me that was a really big deal, and our teacher gave us even some tickets for a day session to invite some my friends from school, and so I gave them tickets. So like a group of people came to support me in the morning, and in the middle of the day the session ends, so they left. So they didn't know what happened really in the end. Oh, no. So next day I came to the school, and they said, "So how did you do?" I said, "I won." They could not believe it. It was funny. So, because I was not a really good student at school. I was not really serious about that. So they didn't consider that I could be focused on something besides that. So my image was maybe not that strong. Mm. But yeah, after that, I think in school, I gained some respect from teachers too. So they would support me when I was traveling and missing many days, especially Fridays and Mondays when you travel on big competitions. Mm. You miss many school days. So I think they were much softer after that. So that's my youth. Yeah. Nice.
So
and then yeah.
Just a couple of questions there before we kind of make the jump to professional and current. So culturally speaking, is it almost, I don't want to say expected, but is there a little bit more leniency for youth athletes in Russia in the school system, whereas in the US, like if you're taking that many days off on a regular basis, teachers are going to start calling the house and be like, what in the world is going on with this kid? Okay, great. I don't care that they're in ice skating or gymnastics. They need to be in the classroom. Is it a little bit more allowable or a little bit more supported to have those athletic pursuits as a youth in Russia?
I think it's a problem in any country. I don't think it's very different. So when you are missing many days in classes, yeah, it's not good for you, not good for the school, for teachers, for the program. You are not catching up, so you're behind. Of course, your grades dropping, and again, I guess it's a priority, of course. So that was my choice, and I always was following my feeling that I would do 100% something that I enjoy. So dancing and competing and practicing hard every day, I really enjoyed that part. So for me, that was most important job. So I did homework, and I was following the school tests, and at some point, so they wanted me to, change the school because they didn't like that I was missing so much. But that was another, good moment. Actually, we have a special performance at the end of the, after all the exams finished, and so this is your last big event in the school, and then you're out. So some teachers asked me to perform at the school. So I asked my partners, so please come, it's important for me. And of course she knew, because she was exactly in the same situation. So she had a problem at school. So we prepared 10 dance. I remember 10 dance. So we all dance ballroom and Latin. And so I decided, okay, this is my last chance. I'm going to surprise you, and I'm going to show you everything I have. So I did ballroom, 5 dances, and then changed and Latin 10 dances. And I remember reaction. Some people, they didn't know they need to even clap. So some people started to clap, and some people were just like with the faces, oh my God, what's that? Because ballroom dancing also is not popular at that time. You don't see it on TV. It's really rare, some activity. And then I remember that when I finished performance, one of my teachers, she was crying, and she said, "If you would tell me that you're a dancer, I would really improve my grades for you, because I was the one voting for you to, to kick out of our school." I said, "Okay, don't worry, we're good now." But she enjoyed the dance part, and so I was not really disappointed with marks, because it was not important for me.
Sure.
So it was easy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's the story about my school days. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. I feel like it really speaks to the importance of teachers understanding kind of that every student is an individual, and that our passions may not be, what's written on the page, or it may not be what's being taught in the subject. We might have passions outside of it, and how do you foster that? How do you support that? How do you make sure that that your students feel like they can pursue sports or athletics or arts outside of that. So that's awesome that your teacher was like, I get it now. I understand this now. So you have an amazing youth career, an amateur career. At what point do you decide, okay, let's go ahead and make this professional. Let's go ahead and make this actually my job full time and make a career out of it?
Mhm. I think there is no like a difficult transition from being amateur to professional. Especially in Russia, that I was teaching. I started teaching at 14 years old. So I had my students, I had my group classes I had to teach. And so when I was amateur in my 18, 20 years old time, so at that time I had a lot of kids, and I had trips because of the position in Russia, and at the time popularity maybe. So I had many invitations to go to different cities to coach. So I was busy. So I would say I felt being professional for many years before turning officially professional. So this was the way we could work a lot, make money, and because our education cost a lot. So we would take lessons with our Russian coaches, but mostly we had every few months trips to England, and we would book lessons with all the top champions in England, and take lessons, practice there, compete some other small competitions, some big competitions like Blackpool International and UK Championships, and all those trips takes 1 or 2 weeks. Sometimes we had 3 weeks. So of course it costs a lot of money to be away from home, away from work, and you spend. So we had to work really hard to generate this amount of money, because we had no sponsor, no support, no parent support. So whatever we do it by ourselves. So a very professional way, I would say. And so when the situation happened that we decided to try to move to the United States in 2000. So of course I was amateur in Russia and moving to the US, so we had to change status officially to be a professional. And at that time, it's not only for work, because you have to be officially professional instructor in any school to be able to teach students, but also mentally we felt already enough of being amateur. We wanted to go into professional division anyway. Even without moving to the US, we would still do it. So we were ready. And yeah, that's how it happened. So our first competition in 2000, in April, it was Philadelphia Dancesport Championships. It is very funny now. I'm co-organizer of this event, but that was for me, yes, big test in America. Very interesting experience, and I had to compete with the students. So I had my first competition as a pro-am teacher, and also we did professional rising star and professional open. And I don't remember all competitors but I really remember a result. First day was Rising Star. I finished third. I don't remember exactly who was first and second, but I remember next day was open, and we beat those people who in front, because first we get third place, but first place was Alain Doucet and Anik from Canada, and second was Gary and Diana McDonough. I remember that was my first competition in US. It's a nice history.
Yeah.
So yes. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good people to lose to. It's like, okay, I understand
Oh
why I'm
yeah,
on the podium.
the Ball champions. Yes. I knew them. Yeah, they were really famous, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that it's kind of full circle for you that Philadelphia was kind of the first competition here in the U.S. When you switched to professional, and now, as you mentioned, you are now a co-organizer of that same event. Before we get to organizing and kind of the career post competition, I do want to talk about your 3-time Ohio Star Ball Showcase champion titles. We were talking a little bit before we started the episode that I very much appreciate looking back at those showcases, especially your Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit performance and With or Without You by U2. I personally like to mix in a whole wide variety of music when I'm dancing with students, because I feel like if you can find a way to connect to the music that you are listening to on the radio, it makes the dance so much more a part of somebody's life. So talk to me about your own music taste. Talk to me about why you chose to use those 2 songs, and kind of what is the connection for you between dance and music?
Okay. Yeah, well, this is a very important part for me. The music, I'm really big fan of music in general. So it's nothing to do with even dancing. So I've been listening music from my early years that I could remember. Maybe from 9 years old, I start to understand that I enjoy listening to one song, and it was a Russian band at that time, Victor Tsoi, and the band called Kino. It's like a movie, so that's Russian-speaking people would understand. And so that's the first time I realized, wow, I really like it. Then I start to follow many directions, and in my teenage years, someone recommended to me a CD with the music of Jimi Hendrix, and told me, okay, you should listen to that. That was really cool. And I was like, oh my God, I like this too. so that was a really good direction from the beginning I had. And then Queen and Metallica. And so I like strong, heavy, like hard rock music too. So, and normally I would go to live performance to listen to music every month, sometimes few times a month. But I also enjoy going to see the classical music. So I like to see ballet performances and jazz. So I really like to go to jazz clubs with live music. So pretty much open in all directions. I really like live performances, and so I really like music and going to those shows. In the beginning, I had a really big problem because I like dramatic music, the serious stuff, and so all the shows. And if I need to do a demonstration, so all the music was really heavy emotions and type of, you listen to music and you want to cry. And so, and I remember there was a conversation with Gary McDonald's, because I was at that time, we worked in New Jersey and we lived in New Jersey, and so we often practice and teach at Rogers Dance Center, where Gary and Diana own it. And I asked him, and he's already famous with helping people with doing shows. Right. So I said, okay, I need help. I need some directions. And he said, okay, bring me some songs. Let's listen together. So I brought him songs. Of course, they're serious. They're no. He listened to me and he said, oh no, this is not good. This is really not what we need for the show. You need something more positive, something more exciting. This is really just sad music, so it's not going to work. And then and he said, take these CDs, they're all not good, and just show me something that you really want, you really like to listen. Not dancing, just what kind of style you like. At that time, I prepared, there's maybe 20 different CDs I choose with songs that make me excited. Most of them rock music, because rock I like the most. That's what I'm listening in the car all the time. And when we start to listen, and the first was on the top. It was Nirvana. And he looked at me like, Nirvana, yeah. Which song first? He knew without listening what song we're going to try, because this is good, because I like it too. That's how we started. So we played the song. He got excited. He said, look, imagine we will dance and this music will play. This is crazy, because we don't hear that very often. People don't use it. So this is already situation for the show, unusual. So we should go with that. And we end up not even listening the rest of the CD. So it was a choice made immediately. And it was fun. It was fun to practice with that music in the studio, because everyone would stop and look at this. And I don't remember if other couples used to dance to this type of hard rock songs before, but definitely there was like a mini revolution at that time at the High Star Ball, because this music, it doesn't fit ballroom music style at all. So it's breaking all the rules, and that's why it was interesting. And I remember that someone said we were leaving the ballroom, because every time when the show starts, it's very late, and people dance at 7 in the morning next night. So Ohio is really intense schedule. And they said music start to play. People stop at the door and turn around and go back to watch, because to listen that music in that environment was crazy. So they were interested to see who is that. And the only thing that I regret, that when we prepared the number, I had a situation. I jump on a chair. I have to take off my jacket, wave my jacket, and throw it at the audience. And by the rules, you cannot take anything from yourself or move or place on the floor. So you just have to dance and keep everything as a part of the costume. So you just cannot separate jacket or anything. So that's the only part I felt uncomfortable. I remember I jumped on the chair, start to wave, and I'm like, okay. I feel strange because in other rehearsals, I used to throw the jacket. So it didn't happen, but still, it was shocking enough for those people.
Yeah.
Because we told them, keep this chair, no, clear. Yeah, so don't sit here. So it was, fun to see those faces, the reaction. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that number, and I would say the best part of it, because the outfit is not perfect. The routine and execution doesn't have to be perfect. So mentally, I felt very free, even if I need to make any mistake or forget, it still will look good for this type of performance. And that gave me just open mind. So I really had no stress or preparation. So that was probably the best show for me, to dance and practice, no fear. And as a result, people feel that energy. And also the audience always feels when you're not sure about yourself, when you're a little bit afraid or uncomfortable in a situation, when you're not totally open, they all notice that. So for that show, definitely I was 100% open, energy, emotions. So I didn't have to hold back anything. So that was real fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you for asking about that.
of
Yeah.
course. Well, and I feel like I've had several guests now that have come back to this concept of like the freedom of Ohio Star Ball's showcase. Maria Hansen talked about the fact that they felt like they could get away with a comedic piece for their routine because it was something that they wanted to show about their personality when it came to standard. Like, we can have fun too. We can be a little bit cheeky with our routine. Think it was Sveta and Jason when they, talked about this very robotic piece that they remember their coaches doing, like the fact that it was just this amazing piece to watch at Ohio because it was so unique in its kind of alien formation. So I love going back to those Ohio pieces and just watching professionals have fun and be like, this is a part of my personality that I don't get to express on a competition floor. So like, let's go with it. Let's make bold choices. And then, the rocker in me is like, yes, let's do a punk piece. Why not? Show that we can do foxtrot to some, 90s grunge rock and it still works. It's embracing the tone and the musicality and then finding, the patterns in our dance syllabus that make it still tell the story and feel like it was always meant to be that way. So I really appreciate kind of looking back at some of your showcases and being like, I like where he's going with that. I like the fact that they made that choice.
Thank you. But sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I would just recommend, if you didn't see, there is another piece on YouTube. We can find the show that when I dance as a student.
I was just about to transition to that.
That one even crazier.
Yes. Yeah. If you are watching this, I'll try and insert a clip here so that you can watch along with us. If you're listening, you should go and look up Ohio Star Ball. I want to say it was 2009 or was it 2011 that you did that piece?
Probably 2009.
Yeah. 2009. So the routine, you come out in like a disheveled tail suit with the collar popped up. And it is like, I feel like it rode the line perfectly between making fun of like the overly stiff bronze pro-am student, but also being very respectful to like, this is part of everyone's journey. We all have this awkward moment. So let's celebrate it. So talk the listeners through kind of what the inspiration was behind that and how you prepared to dance badly well for that piece.
Okay, that was a special moment and special preparation. Um, just to say, professionals always busy with work and traveling, and I would say not just me, many professional couples always do everything in the last moment. So, for example, all the shows uh, we did in the last 2 weeks or 1 week right before the hire. So that's the really busy, crazy period for everyone to finish the show piece. And I remember we used to dance every year at in Puerto Rico, Caribbean competition, 2 weeks before the hire. So it's extra practice, and at that time usually we talk with Gary and Diana and decide the next show. So all of my shows I did with them. So because it was a one show success, and I forgot to say about that show, the very first we won. For me, that was the most uncomfortable show. It was music. They choose music from the musical. The name is Sweet Charity.
Mm.
So this, it was not my cup of tea at all, because that's the music I could not connect at all, and we had no choice, and we did the number, and they just said, no matter how bad you feel, you just do it. Yeah, and the music and the routine and the choice of songs was lined up so good, and colorful dress and energy. So when we won that one, I was really shocked that time, because I could not believe people will like that. Because I thought, okay, no, I feel totally fake right now. It was not totally me. Um, very doing strange, combinations with the music that I didn't enjoy. But it was so positive show, so received very well. And that time, that's my first moment when I start to change my thinking. So, okay, maybe I'm wrong. So I have to look at those positive songs and musicals and different directions that I never been searching before. So anyway, at that competition in Puerto Rico, usually we decide, and right during my pro competition, I remember I asked Gary, I have an idea. So he said, what is that? So I want to do the show, but I'm a student. I'm doing everything wrong. He said, really? That sounds good. so, so we start to talk about this, because, again, uh, you want something unusual situation that so many couples every year, everyone has to prepare the show. So people repeating the ideas all the time, and it's really hard to find something new. And so I thought, okay, let's try that, because I don't see anyone doing so, and should be fun. And at that time, I was always it was already 100% transition from being serious to comedy. So I thought, okay, all my shows need to be crazy or comedy, so funny. So we will entertain people just like that. No crying, just if it has to be a stupid show, so it will be a stupidest show on earth. Yeah. So, but super entertaining.
Yeah.
So that's when we went to the studio, right after the comp and start to play. And music I choose from my old CD. It's a Victor Sylvester Orchestra. People know it's a very famous orchestra. Used to play in Blackpool too, and we practice. So it's really old style.
Yep.
It's antique. So and I choose those three pieces, and I think Diana helped to cut them together, and we danced basic really. There are not so many difficult steps. It's simple. Only one combination we did run through the quick step, because I wanted to show also that how impatient students are.
Yes.
They don't want to stay in bronze and silver and close gold too long. They want open step, they want to run, they want to jump. And if you are not ready, if you don't have enough discipline, you don't have a body structure, good frame, center, feet, understanding of connection with the person, of course, everything is all over the place and looks funny. And but we had a serious, concern about not, make it look funny, but not to offend people as well in the same time.
Yep.
Because it could go wrong way too.
Yeah.
People would think like, okay, you're making fun of all of us here. And so I didn't want that part, of course. I want people to understand those basic mistakes with the footwork, with the frame, with the direction, with the timing, and just reaction, even the bow, like rushing to do the bow. So all those mistakes, we all go through those stages, and it's impossible to avoid them. Yeah, so we learn through those mistakes. It's okay. It's normal.
Yep.
Yes, and so we all can find something, connect to it. So we did it. So this type. So we had to just stay in a good balance with that. And I remember very well. For me, it was funny to perform that. I took the tail suit from student, and he was much bigger than me. So of course, it didn't fit me well, but it looked already good. Yeah, because of course, not perfect costume, and you mentioned the collar popped up.
Yeah.
That was total accident actually. It just
Really?
happened. So I thought, okay, that's just a bonus because I didn't plan it. It just happened because I was twisting my neck and shoulder,
Right.
and it just naturally happened. And but I remember doing on purpose my number. I was doing it with the angle, not even. You can see it a lot happening, like not perfect, not really professional approach. So, and of course my heel lead, my footwork when it's supposed to be toe, I did heel. So so that's the story about this show. And I have to say, at that time, it was really late. I remember ballroom was half empty, and if you look at the video, you can see many empty seats already. It was full ballroom before, but since the schedule stretch, it's after midnight, sometimes after 1 a.m. People cannot stay long. So for that set of the shows already, it was not so enthusiastic atmosphere. It was people been tired, less people, quiet. And so after our show, I remember it was the only show in the ballroom at that night that received standing ovation. Not too many people in the ballroom, but many of them stood up. It was a loud moment, and the person who was making video, I heard the video was laughing in the end. So I thought, okay, this is a big victory because people experienced some real emotion. It was funny for them. So that's the point. So I think we reached our goal. We entertained. So we shared something with everyone. So it was fun. Yeah, really proud of that moment that happened.
Well, and that's really, I think for any dancer, that's kind of a moment that sticks with you, is when you know that you connected with the audience in an authentic way. You have that shared moment where we're like, we all understand what's happening right now. We're all in this moment together. Some of the small moments that I think you both did fantastically was anytime like your head went the wrong way, she'd like correct it, or like the elbow with the arm, she'd like twist the elbow or like get the arm up. And I feel like every teacher has been like, I've done that. I've been there. I know where you're at. So I think it was so beautifully done. And I don't think it came across as offensive or like, oh gosh, these terrible students that we have to dance with. I think it really was just a celebration of like, we've all made these mistakes. We all had to start somewhere, and look at how far you can go with time and practice and support. So I really love all of your showcase routines from Ohio, but I especially love that one because it's so true. It's just so true. So pivoting, because there are important things that I still need to get to, or we still need to chat about. You have a fantastic, amazing professional career as a standard dancer, and then at some point, the choice to retire happens. You are now the co-organizer of how many events?
Okay. At this point,
as of recording,
co-organizer of Philadelphia with Chuck Dancer. That's just happened recently. Also, I'm co-organizer for a seasonal events that we have on the cruise competitions. So we did just one. It was a nice success, but then pandemic happened. We had to cancel everything, well, like everyone else in the world. So that one I do with Renata Schwartz and Eva Stelzer from Canada. So this is this is fun trips, vacation type of dancing that could happen in any place in the world. And we did it in Norway, actually. We had to trip from England to Norwegian fjords and 7 days trip. And by myself, I do recently I become organizer of two one-day events. One in New York called Cities Dancesport Challenge. It's on December 18 in TWA Hotel. So it didn't happen last year, but we were lucky to make it happen in a virtual format. So we did it. Mm-hmm. But so this year we really hope I will see real people coming and dancing in the ballroom. Mm-hmm. And lastly, I also organized a one-day event in North Carolina called North Carolina Open, July 24. It's a small one-day event, and that's it. Because I had another experiences in different partnership before and worked with different competitions, but I'm no longer participating in those projects, and so for right now, I stick to those.
Sure. So, you also, should we talk about Boxstep? Should we talk about the app and the online festival and the online camp associated with that?
Right. Yeah, I actually forgot. Since we all had to adapt to a new situation, and 1 year in lockdown, or even more than a year. It continues in some places. It's still business is not open. So the new way of doing virtual online events become really important replacement of dance in person. And it's actually we had one day of a virtual event even for Philadelphia that we had in person. We still had a quite a big participation from those cities and countries that could not travel. So I think it's important, and it will stay for longer. Even I think after all regions and all countries will be open, so people will still compete and show their skills and dancing to the experts that dance and can judge that on different continents and countries. So the idea of Boxstep came to me maybe 2 after 2 months. I'm sorry, after we all closed businesses and we lost studio in Manhattan. So we closed it, and then after a few months we tried to reopen, and then we've been forced to close it again. So a lot of drama we experienced. So when we realized, okay, the situation is really against of what we're trying to do, so we kind of lost that fight at that time, and we need to do something different. We have to move in some direction. So I was thinking that we still connected virtually, and people work on Zoom mostly, and we see each other on social media everywhere and communicate. And I thought maybe we should have our own platform for dancers and more place where we can chat, communicate with each other, read the news, exchange information such as looking for partners, looking for studios, advertising competitions, vendors, all those basic needs dancers and teachers usually look on internet. I thought, okay, we need to have it in one place, and I don't see any application on that topic.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I would like to have something that if I wake up in the morning and I go to see what's happening, what's fun on Facebook. Yes, because we have this habit, and then you find most of my friends are ballroom dancers, so all my news from Facebook I can see about dancing in what's happening in the studio or a competition and results and something exciting pictures. So I thought I would like to have that just for ballroom dancers, similar to Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't read additional drama about politics, about fights, and just the stream, the exchange of news information only dedicated for professional needs for ballroom dancers. So that was my really idea. And so, and another my idea always been is we have many situations in life and in dancing when people separated, divided in groups, in organizations, and fighting for different principles and ideas. So, for example, in our dance world, we have now WDC World Organization, we have WDSF organization, and we have a new organization, WDO, right now. Yeah, so the three major big structures. So they all separate, they all don't mix, they all compete with each other, they're all against each other. So, and so that's the aspect and difficulty of dance. In our application, there is no separation. It's actually to connect people, and if people want to make posts about any of those organizations, of the events, something good is happening, they all mix, they all share. So this has no limits, no politics, no separations. So it's really open platform for everyone. Also, in ballroom dancing, many businesses happening too. Yeah, so dancers need shoes, costumes, all the ammunition, and so competition organizers need place to also promote, to meet dancers. So many workshops, many studios. Also, studios need people to hire new instructors. So there are many things that people need to work and mix with each other without any politics anyway.
Well, and I like the fact that you're looking at both the app and virtual events and the workshop series as kind of a way of connecting people, because I think to your point, you know, on a macro level, we have large governing bodies that maybe aren't communicating with each other. On a micro level, you'll have studios that aren't talking with each other, or vendors that aren't talking with each other. And especially if you are, you know, new to the industry and you don't have 500 people on your friends list that are also all ballroom dancers, it can be really difficult to try and track down information or learn about upcoming events or learn about upcoming workshop series. So the fact that you're trying to collate that information, I think, is awesome. I also appreciate the idea that we are seeing more and more workshops become available online for reasonable prices. You know, you have in the last 18 months, you have the Choros app that was launched. Dance Vision has launched a whole bunch of content that is above and beyond just their syllabus. Dance & Co. with the Shmirkovsky brothers has launched. They have a bunch of content coming out. You know, there are a bunch of these online platforms that are trying to make it more accessible for you to learn dance at an affordable level so that you can bring it back to your instructor and say, okay, help me understand what this person is talking about. You know, break down this lecture in a way that I can use it in my dancing. So, you know, the more that we can connect our ballroom world, I think the better that we can all grow together as a community, which is awesome. With regards to the virtual events that you are hosting, the virtual festivals or the virtual competitions, are they being judged the way that a normal competition is judged, or are they being graded on a scale with feedback given? Which, because I feel like there are a couple of different events going on. So how are you organizing yours as far as the actual feedback or the judging process for the students?
Yeah. Something else I forgot to mention about the judges. If you notice, I told about different organization, which is they compete with each other. Yeah, so in real life, you cannot mix judges from two different associations, which is actually happening successfully on virtual events. Yeah, so we have Edita and Anna Bezikova. They represent WDSF organization, and the rest of the judging panel from WTC, WTO, doesn't matter. So that make it's interesting and welcome and unique. So that is, I think it's a good step, and I hope if something normal will happen in the future, and people will, dancers will be just dancing in everywhere they want and without those restrictions. I think that would be really, really something good and positive. But about the style of marking, we prefer to keep it more to traditional marking system. So 1, 2, 3 placements. And what happened, we learned a lot from previous experiences that if you put too many categories, so people spread in many categories, and sometimes you end up 1 or 2 competitors dance in one event and a lot of uncontested event. So we are doing now less categories, so that we're shrinking it, so people will have more competitions. Yeah, so real situation of dancing against each other. So this is our, I think, very good adjustment for the event, because if situation happen that person dance alone, uncontested, in that situation, we will ask our judges to write notes, like a 3 points critique or recommendation. Since you are not competing with anyone, you're just alone dancing, performing, so then judges should be able to look at the skills, make few notes, so this way a competitor will receive actually something valuable. Yeah, that will happen if no competition with another people, because that will not be able to write too many details if you have to compare with other couples.
Yeah, I think that's a really good kind of midpoint to find. Is, you know, we're going to try and combine as many levels and as many heats or age categories to make as much competition as possible, so you are up against other dancers that maybe are a little bit younger than you, or a little bit older, or maybe a little bit more advanced or a little bit less advanced, so you can kind of get a sense of where you are. But in the case that someone is uncontested, we don't want you to feel like, congratulations, you got a participation award and that's it. You know, thank you for your entry money. We want to give you that same feedback. We want you to have a similar competitive experience. I really appreciate that, because I know for me as an instructor, it's heartbreaking and it's frustrating when I convince a student, okay, let's do this competition. We're going to put in all the hard work. And then, oh, you were uncontested in all of your heats. Woo!
Right.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. I would love to see an in-person competition also take that approach. I don't know if that's in our future, but I think that would be amazing to give students feedback if they are uncontested in their heats. Awesome. The last thing that I really would love to touch on before we wrap up for today is, I kind of mentioned before we started recording that I was listening to an old interview you gave about making the switch from being a competitive dancer to an organizer, and the fact that when you were a competitor, you did not see competition organization in your future. You were like, it's for somebody else. And then there was a moment where it switched and you're like, you know what, I can find a path in this. Was that business driven? Was that retirement plan driven? Or was that just entrepreneur? Like, I can see making a better competition experience for dancers, and let me make a go of it.
Okay, I will try to explain. Yeah, when I was a competitor, so I was 100% into practicing, taking lessons, competing, trips, and managing my students. I had a lot of Pro-Am students, all my partners. So I had a big team. So I was really, really busy. And when this question happened, if I will be able to do be a competition organizer and work on that direction. So my reaction was 100% no. So I didn't see myself in that direction, and I was even scared to do so. Like I thought, this is not for me. I don't need that stress in my life, because every organizer can say it is stressful. Even to prepare a small event, it is stressful because, yeah, it is financial responsibility. So it is, you have to prepare many things, pay for many things, and you hope people will come, enough people will come and dance, and the event will happen. Nothing bad in the world will happen, natural disaster or a snowstorm or anything can cancel the event. Yeah, so it is a lot of worries, and I've seen that a lot because I see competitions every week. So as a competitor, I was not ready for that. And later, uh, when I start to get interested, so I think it started in the beginning from judging the events. So I was full-time judge at this point, and I was traveling from one comp to another. So I start to see the event from different side, from the official side. So I start to see more different details and learn about the events, and I see what other organizers doing. So, and I start to feel a little bit more confident about it, and I thought, okay, if from dancer I become just adjudicator. So for me, this is different role. It's still I'm serving my industry and people. So organizing competition, it is also part of it. Yeah. So if I need to be an organizer and also work with the same people, but just doing a different job, so I still feel good. This is my same dance world, so nothing new. I just have to do a different type of job, and so I thought, okay, this is not wrong. This is, I start to become interested, and then I start to ask and see what was the opportunity, how people become organizer, what's happening, and yes, and in DCA world, the amount of competitions are limited. You don't start a new competition. You can join the existing event to become co-organizer, join the team, or you can become the owner of competition by yourself. So those choices are available. And yeah, so I was just a partner in the beginning. So what my first experiences, and I felt really important purpose actually. I felt being competitor in a different way, because this also gives you those feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know, butterflies. Yeah, you you're not really competing with the other dancers, but you are competing with the situation to make event successful, uh, to hope it will grow.
Mm.
I think in the end of a professional career, every dancer has the same question: what should I do next?
Yeah.
This is very big moment and dramatic moment, I would say, because you always hope your happy competing days will never end, and you kind of not ready. Many dancers delaying that moment and become sometimes not prepared to make a transition. So few couples are very successfully still compete and run the event. Amazing. So I was not like that. So I must say those people are really tough.
Yeah.
If they can combine really being active professional and run the event, this is unbelievable strength they show. This is super competitive. So yeah, everyone has a different way, but um, I think also being a studio owner and develop your own school, or work with your students, doesn't matter it's a pro-am school or kids school, going that direction, and work on chain studios like Arthur Murray and Fred Astaire.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the different business direction. um, I think all of those choices are very, very good, and it gives you motivation to grow. It's not easy. Yeah, studio is not easy. Competition organizing is not easy at all.
Right.
But without that, you feel no purpose. That's that situation I didn't want. So I was looking for a challenge, and I thought, okay, I was wrong. I actually really like it to be around people and to promote the event, because it's good for everyone. Good for teachers, good for students, good for the audience, for competitors, also good for me. If everyone enjoy, I enjoy more than anyone. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so it's really, really positive. I was just a little bit afraid in the beginning. So I thought I will not be able to manage this amount of stress. But once I tried, okay, it's not bad.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, the fear of the unknown and the fear of what comes next, I feel like, is something that competitive dancers, professional dancers, we face like on a daily basis. Is like, okay, what is the exit strategy? What comes after I cannot dance on my feet or on my knees anymore? What comes next if the competitive career hits the end of the road? If you're a student, what comes after open gold? Where do I go next? So I appreciate the fact that you're like, I'm not ready for that just yet, and then when the opportunity came, you're like, all right, maybe I can do this, maybe I can make this a thing. Awesome. Well, Igor, anything else that you want to make sure that we talk about today, touch on, or that our listeners are thinking about as they go through the week ahead?
I would say um, I felt it's really important uh, to support dancers and motivate in some way. So for especially in difficult time like this, because many dancers and students still staying away from going to the schools and going to social dance party or competitions. Yeah, so competitions are really successful right now. Those are open, start to happening, but a lot of people still waiting for the more safe time because of virus, and staying home a lot. So for those people, I think that's the most difficult to be separated from the community. I just wanted to give extra support and recommend, to be more physically active, even if you're alone. Do the classes, exercises, sport, dancing, whatever you can do it home online, and also be as much as possible outside, run in the park, buy a bicycle, do something outside, go fishing. Um, so don't stay alone in your heavy thoughts, because yeah, it, it's too long. Yeah, it's difficult. So that's my message. Stay positive and be active as a dancer, because dancing really helps. So if I would be health minister or working for a government, I would do different rules for sure. I would never close dance studios. I think it was a big mistake. You could definitely make many restrictions how to approach dancing, but people need to go somewhere to move, to exercise, to do sports. So this part is really important for people, physical and mental health. So, but that's just my opinion. So keep dancing as much as you can. Yeah.
Yes. Keep dancing where you can, when you can, how you can, and stay positive. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully we are getting back to normalcy very soon. So awesome. Well, thank you, Igor, so much for being a guest on the podcast today.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed all your questions, and I hope you get some answers. Thank you again for the invitation.
Thank you once again to Igor for being a guest on today's podcast. If you want to follow his dance journey or find out more about any of the events or products that we talked about as part of today's podcast, you can do so using the links in the description box below. As always, I'm Samantha. I'm your host with Love.Live.Dance. You can follow the podcast versions of these episodes at ballroomchat.com, and you can also follow us across social media at Ballroom Chat. If you've not already done so, please do make sure that you give us a thumbs up if you liked this episode, and make sure that you are subscribed as well. As always, stay safe, stay positive, and we hope to see you dancing very soon.